Okay, let's do the number 2 problem from lesson 3.4. This is what we did in class, or if you were my A-Day, we probably didn't have time to do it, but let's go ahead and do the standard form. Okay, so the standard form of this equation, I'm going to rewrite it, is y equals negative 2x squared plus 16x minus 32. Now, let's go ahead and identify A equals negative 2, B equals 16, and C equals negative 32. First, the direction of the parabola. The direction of the parabola is determined by A, right here. Okay, so A equals negative 2, which means A is less than 0, which means it opens down. Okay, so A is less than 0 and opens down. Okay, now the axis of symmetry in the vertex I'm going to go ahead and skip for now. The y-intercept could be determined by C. So that's going to be 0, negative 32. 0, negative 32. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and solve the vertex using our formula. Our formula is x equals negative b over 2a. Let's go ahead and substitute. So we have negative 16 over 2 times negative 2, which equals negative 16 over negative 4, which equals 4. Okay, that's our x value. Now, how do we find our y value? We put it back into our equation. Okay, so y equals negative 2 times 4 squared plus 16 times 4 minus 32. So y equals negative 2 times 16 plus 16 times 4. Let's do that. 16 times 4 is that 24, 64 minus 32. And then y equals negative 32 minus plus 64 minus 32. So y equals negative 64 plus 64, which equals 0. So our vertex is 4, 0. And our axis of symmetry is, we can tell by this, it's x equals 4. It's a line. Okay, let's go ahead and plot those. Okay, so 4, 0. And then the axis of symmetry is right here. Now we know that the other 2 points are going to be very close to this vertex. Okay, it's going to be very close to this vertex. So I'm going to go ahead and find some points near the vertex. Let's go ahead and do 5, right? 1 point to the right of 4. Okay, when I substitute that in, I'm going to get, let's see, y equals negative, y equals negative 2 times 5 squared plus 16 times 5 minus 32. So y equals negative 2 times 25 plus 16 times 5. 16 times 5 is, what is that? Is that 30? Then 80. 80 minus 32. And then y equals negative 50 minus 32 plus 80, which equals negative 82 plus 80, okay, is 2. Okay, so I have, oh, actually it's negative 2. So we have 5, negative 2 for the other point. Okay, 5, negative 2. Now, we have the axis of symmetry right here, and this point, this negative 2, 5, negative 2 is 1 to the right of the axis of symmetry. We know that there's going to be another point, 1 to the left, that is in the same location with that axis of symmetry. So we can just go ahead and plot that right there. And then we can go ahead and draw our parabola. Sorry guys, this software that I use, if I hold on to the picture or if I touch the picture too long, it moves it around. So that's why it's very difficult to use it. Sorry. And so I have my other 2 points could be 5, negative 2, and is that 3, negative 2. Okay, and that's my final answer. Good job.